Good evening, guys, and welcome to tonight's video. I'm going to do a quick video tonight about carbs. As you can probably work out from the title, what I mean by this is a lot of people nowadays almost feel like they need to have carbs. By speaking to some people recently, and I've seen it before as well, that a lot of people feel that if there isn't some form of carbs in a meal, the meal almost feels incomplete. You know, if there isn't some potatoes or some rice or spaghetti or pasta or some bread or any other source of carbohydrate, people almost feel like the meal isn't finished. And that's a big problem when it comes to weight loss, because carbs are essential and we do need them. However, we don't need them in the portions that people have them nowadays. Our portion sizes are so out of whack from what they should be nowadays. So not only are people are just eating way more than what they need to, and they don't need as many as they're getting, essentially. I saw a great sort of quote not long ago from some big guy in the strength industry, and it summed this up perfectly. And it was, you need to, the best thing I can tell you about carbs is you need to earn your carbs. And it's a great little quote, because whilst, like I say, carbs are essential and we do need them, and like I say, but the problem is we are eating too much of them, and when we do, they get stored as fat. That's it. Okay. So for example, like I've said before, if you're the type of person that, you know, you're sat at a desk all day, you're not really doing much, and you don't do any exercise, the last thing that you need is to come home and wolf down a massive portion of pasta. Your body doesn't need it, okay? And that, you're not going to use it if you're not doing any exercise at night, so all that's going to happen is it's going to go straight away and get stored as fat. Okay, so, and I know with the whole fat, you know, we've been told for decades that fat is bad for us, so, and that carbs didn't lead to things like weight gain, and sugar didn't lead to things like weight gain. But now we know that's not true, and I know it's a big mindset to sort of flip out of, but we need to get out of it, because it's the biggest problem that people have when it comes to weight loss. They just overeat carbs when they don't need them. You need to focus your meals around fats, good fats, protein, and what we call trace carbs. Trace carbs are just things like veg. So essentially they will fill you up and help to fill you up, but for little to no carbs, okay? And the great thing about doing this is, like I say, they make you feel full, as do protein and fats, okay? Protein and fats have a lot higher satiety level than carbs. I don't know if you ever noticed, but if you ever have, like, you know, like a dirty takeaway or something that's just full of carbs, you'll feel a bit full and a bit bloated for a little bit, but then maybe an hour later you feel hungry again. And that's because they don't fill you up as much, okay? Whereas proteins and fats will keep you fuller for longer, which is great, because that keeps away cravings and it keeps you going back to the cupboards and the drawers, okay? So focus your meals around good fats, proteins, and trace carbs, i.e. veg. You don't need all that pasta, you don't need all that spaghetti, etc, etc, etc. You just don't need it, unless you're training a lot, okay? You need, like I said before, you need to earn them. You need to earn them through exercise, okay? If you're not doing a lot, you don't need them. They're just going to get stored as fat, and it's just going to store your weight loss, okay? So hopefully you got some value from that. If you did, please feel free to do the usual like, comment, and share. I always appreciate it. Have a great evening and weekend, and I shall see you on the next video. Thank you.